Hey, you.
Hello.
Hi, what's up? Happy Friday.
You too. Can you take that? You got.
How's your day going?
Yeah, good. I'm just trying to get like on top of everything.
Gosh, right? I feel like that's like a everyday just catch up with life,
Yeah.
right? I'm just getting on. If you want to take a breath for a second, I'm actually pulling up our trainings because I want to point you in the right direction so even after our call, you know where to go back to.
Right. Okay.
Because I don't know if you work this way, but if when I get on a call, like whenever I would get on a call with my coach, we would have the call, and afterwards I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And I just like things just weren't clicking as quickly, and I didn't know where to go back to.
Yeah. And you end up with loads of questions, don't you, afterwards?
Yeah, exactly. So I just don't want you to feel like that. So I'm looking now real quick in our training. So if you want to like chill for a second or like
No problem.
water. I'm going to share a screen with you just so you can see where I'm at. You don't need to pay attention if you don't want to, but in a month. I feel like it was here. I wonder if this is it.
All right, guys. Hey, what's up? For those of you who do not know me, my name is Dalbazo. I had nothing to lose and so much.
Yeah, shoot, this was a good one. That might be something like if you're in the shower or but there's one where it's specifically like call to action posts, like the whole training.
My team and I always had trouble managing our tasks until one of my colleagues found Monday.com.
Ready? I feel like this month is brand is something as you sort of post and always do like a post workout video or one that I really review or that actually allow good people to come into. I think is something you can do.
Yeah, these are all just really good ones.
Follow them.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look at these.
What's up?
I'll have to have a look at all these. I've got a big to-do list.
I know, right? It's just, at the end of the day, the most important thing is just this first month in February, just hitting Success Club, just having 2 of your friends sign up and do a program with you, letting them know that they can get all their money back if they don't like it at the end of it. They probably won't do it because a lot of people are usually just excited about the program and then more hang time with you and then seeing the community. But just 2 friends and then signing up a significant other or spouse. Like I would just, at the end of the day, just focus on that and then consistently just like starting to post on social media. I would not worry about your captions just yet. I would worry about, the captions of your photos. Whenever you can start focusing on how to create captions for your business. But I would just in the very beginning just work on just, your 3 friends, get that out of the way, and then get after your to-do list.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of this can be like, what's the most important?
Yeah.
It's kind of, it's all over the place. So
like at the start, there's just so much to go through, so much to look at, and just like if I do this, what do I do now?
Right. Have you've seen this though, here, I'll stop sharing this so you've seen this though, right?
Yeah, I've got this with us now, printed out.
Nice. Yeah. So this will help. This will help a lot. A lot, because it's really easy to get caught up in watching something or scrolling or comparing, thinking that, we need to do this or be this person, when at the end of the day, it's just a matter of, we just need to hit Success Club.
Yeah.
Inspire others to just get started on a healthy lifestyle and just knock these out. And then we can go about whatever else our brain wants us to go do.
Yeah.
It's like, it's mental self-discipline, like another level.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I will show you how to do a share cart here in a second, but I want to show you where these are. So these are in, so if you go to the FLT Coach Trainings,
Yeah.
you type that into Facebook, it is Unit 2.
Yeah.
Here, I can tag you. I can tag you in this. It's in the caption of this video. All the bomb videos are in the caption of this video. Cool. So that's here. And another fun thing that you can do is, if you want to go back and check or just rewatch videos, if you don't have time, you can go up to this little arrow. See, that's because I posted this. So let's go to In the Beatnik. You will be able to do this in the trainings, but for me, just because I posted that, I can't do it. So let's say there's a video. Usually there's like a video that pops up by now.
The one time you want a video.
Right? Nikki usually posts a video once a week. Okay, Morgan, she's a doll. What you can do is click that little arrow and you can select Save Video.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Save video, and then you can add it to a collection, and it's all just, conversations or giveaways, motivation, business building. Maybe you could create one. It's like videos to watch.
Yeah.
And you can always just come back to it, just store it away, know that it's there, and then get on with what you got to get done. And then come back to it.
Right.
Just because it can feel like there's being so much thrown at you.
Yeah, I feel like I'll start one thing, then there's something else, and I think this sheet will really help, because I feel like I'm going back and forth and not actually finish on one thing, because then I find something else and I'm like, should I be doing this one now? And I'm just so yeah, I'm gonna start following this. Same.
And while we're talking, Cassie feels the same way. Cassie and I have established that I think all of us just have ADD, and we just really, really just love, like, that's why we're all so physically active, because there's another video that is all about call to action posts, and I will find that for you, because it is amazing. And it's just, I'm surprised I don't, like, I would say after doing the Success Club and everything, this would be the video to watch. I'll find it. I don't want to take up more of our time. Cool.
Actually, I made a post today, just like a February starting of the month kind of thing, and like one of them posts where, like, if you're in, like, wanting to like reach goals, get fit, that kind of thing, comment on this post as like a starter. And I've already had someone comment on it, but now I don't know what to do.
Okay, so this is, okay, and I'm also going to show you in the trainings while we walk through this, because we talk about how to respond to those as well.
Right.
And the other thing is rewatching any team calls. Someone always brings up how to respond, and it's just every week somebody always brings up how they're responding, and it might be something that if you don't mesh with how someone responds one week, hearing it the next week might be something like, cool, I like that, that's my style.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that. So what do they say on your post? That's awesome. Way to go, babe.
So I basically just said, if you're interested or want more information, just comment like emoji in the comments. So they've just commented like an emoji to kind of find out more information. But I just don't know what to tell them now, because I was looking at all the different. I know you don't want to go straight into like packages and stuff like that, but I just don't know initially kind of what to say to give them more information without sounding salesy.
You rock. Okay, I'm going to message you. I typically just say, hey, boo, I'll message you. Hey, boo, I saw your whatever blank emoji that you said to comment emoji on my post. I'm so excited for, and it's, whatever you're promoting. So for February and hitting fitness goals, it's going to be so fun. Were you interested in learning more, or were you just showing me some love? LOL, like any other like heart face emoji. Yeah. So it gives them like a,
it's like a nice, friendly kind of, I'm not just trying to sell you something.
Right, exactly. And also, so when we also do those in our stories, it's like, hey, like if you do a poll in the stories, I always I'll do like 3 or 4 different like images, like who wants to join, for our next February wellness group. And then the next slide will be like details, and they'll tap and a few more details will come up.
Yeah.
And then the like 3rd or 4th one, there'll be a poll. Like on the 3rd one, there will be a poll that says, like, do you want more information? Who's interested in doing this with me? And I'll never give a yes or no option. It will always be a yes, I'm in, or possibly more info.
Yeah.
So there's not just a no. It's either like yes, they're in, or more info.
Yeah.
And then,
so like if I did get someone who was interested and they want to go ahead, so obviously I don't have any groups or anything like that, what would I invite them to? And like, because I know there's loads of different packages, like when I was looking through, there's like active, then there's challenges, and I was just confused of which I would be given to people.
So it's always a fine line, because if our group doesn't really start until the end of February, beginning of March, here, I'll stop sharing. I found a good place for you to go to. And since we're not really starting until the end of February, beginning of March, I typically I still say, hey, do you want to join me in a wellness group? And for me, I'll show you, I just send them the basic challenge pack, like the basic, what I got to get started, what you got to get started. And then if they want anything else in addition to that, they can always get that later.
Right.
Yeah. Who was I talking with? I was talking with Jesse about this last night. Whenever someone says, unless I'm promoting a specific program on my Instagram stories or on my social media, I never automatically assume that they're I never talk with them about a specific program that they're going to do until after I get them enrolled onto Beachbody, until we get them what we got ourselves. And then I let them know, you know, hey, after you get everything and everything is shipping and on its way to you, you and I will work together, and I will give you a few different options of what kind of workouts. And then the following week, you and I can really dive into a program together.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so you obviously want them to receive the products before they can get started and things like that.
Yeah, I think
It gives
Jesse,
you time to prepare.
yeah, it's saving you time, you know. It shows that they're committed.
Yeah.
And Jessie was saying, she goes, yeah, a lot of people get like brain fatigue from like making decisions. And she was like, it better be just like get them enrolled, then work with them about making the decision. And then, you know, a week or two later, you know, that's when they'll get all their stuff and they can start a program.
Yeah. So like, because I have to send them a link, don't I? Like my link to go through.
Yep. Or so that is, let's see here. I'm going to share. Here we go. No, that's not it. So I'm going to sign in. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So sign in. So let's say after you talk with your two friends and you're like, hey, I'm going to start a fitness program in a little bit or in a few weeks. Do you want to join me? I'm going on this mission, and I'd love for you two to go on it with me. I'd love for your support. I'd love to see what we can do. Join me. So then you would come over to, after you sign in, you hover over coach and you select share cart.
Okay.
And then, so right now mine is still stationed in the US, and yours will probably already be in the UK. I would just check that just to make sure.
Okay.
And then from there, let's go back to home. So then you would just select new enrollment order. I'm going to use my mom's. Lizzie Hopper 7. Linda. And then you're going to select coach.
Okay.
This doesn't mean that they are going to actively coach.
Right.
This just simply means that, well, one, it's going to save them money. It's actually going to save them about $10 in shipping costs. But so when selecting coach, not only does that, so yes, I have permission, but what that does is they're saying that they're down to, because most of the programs that we have are over a month long.
Yeah.
So it shows, if they say that they're down to do a program, that shows that they're all in, and starting their second month, they will have that reorder of Shaco.
Yeah.
But they don't need to decide if they want to have that yet. It's just a matter of saying, like, I feel like I'm committed now for the second month, but we let them know, like, but please know, like, you can cancel this or delay your next order. It's just going to save you money signing up now. You'll get a discount. And on top of that, like, if they want to go all in, you know, that's like, they want to do this. They want this.
Yeah.
And it costs the exact same to sign up as a customer and as a coach, but shipping is less.
Okay.
Doing it this way.
Right. Okay.
And then on top of that, they'll just get their second month cheaper and at a discount. And they can delay it or cancel it at any time. It's the exact same thing. They can just It's just a matter of saying like, yes, I want this. I think I want this starting my second month at a discount, but I know that I can cancel anytime prior to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you sign them up as a coach, that is now building your team.
Right.
That's now, unless you know that someone's coming on as an active coach, who wants to do the business, that's separate. But then doing this as a regular coach, that's basically people saying like, yes, I'm going to be one of your clients for over a month.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then, and some people don't like that for whatever reason. They just don't like it. And they end up coming back and wanting the discount, and that's fine. It's just going to cost them a $40 fee up front to get a discount.
Right.
Then if they were to do it this way, it waives the fee.
Right.
So then you continue, and then you're going to select challenge packs.
Right.
Because one challenge pack is 2 Success Club points.
Right.
Yeah, and we need 6 of those every month, 6 points every month. So then from here, just select Beachbody On Demand, and then yours is going to look a little different, but Shaco is here, and you just select that, and that's it. Here.
Right, okay.
So we'll select that. Here, we'll just go through this so you can vegan, select and continue. Now, after you send the email, there's going to be an option for you to copy the link. And so then so not only are they going to receive an email, but then you have a link that you can generate and give to them if they say that they didn't receive the email, if it like went in their spam or something.
Right.
Yeah. And then let me show you. All that I just walked you through, that is here.
Right, okay.
Unit 1, video 6.
Right. No problem.
Cool. Let me think. Okay. I can't believe I don't know where that call to action video is. I'll find it. Okay. So yeah, so that is the share cart. So that's what, now when I signed up my mom and when I signed up my spouse or my significant other, I have a second email, and I used that second email, and I used my credit card information and used my mom's, name and her information, but I used my email address and my credit card, so she wasn't receiving any of the emails or it wasn't charging her card. I used all of my stuff. I just used her information. But I used the commissions from my 2 friends to sign her up, so I wasn't out of pocket anymore.
Right, okay.
Yeah, hold on one second. I think my dog.
No problem.
Bino. Cool. Okay, let's talk about after you send that message.
Yeah.
To the whoever commented on your post, and she says, no, like I want more information. You want to walk through that?
Yeah, please.
Cool. Okay. So after, let me make sure, let me close out of this stuff so it's not binging and making noises. Okay, so after we say, hey, you know, are you really interested in more information? And they come back and they say, yeah, I am interested. What does it all entail? I'll type this out to you. I'm trying, because we were promoting our group. So the thing is our group doesn't open up until the end of February. So between now and then, I think this is one thing that we got to figure out is, do I need to create a group where the people that come on between now and then we place into the group, or do we all want to kind of manage our people like individually on the side, like in a little messenger pod like we have, and then we put them all in the group?
Yeah.
I feel like B would be better, because from what I've experienced, if we put people into a group sooner than when it actually starts, the hype goes away.
Yeah, it loses the waiting for it.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we just let them know, you know, like, hey, the group is starting, you know, middle to end of February.
Yeah.
I'm kind of walking through this myself for the first time today. Middle to end of February. Okay, yeah, that's cool. So we'll all do our own little separate pods, and then we'll drop them into a group at the last week of February.
So I would just put my people into my own little group, or just kind of like an inbox kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just so we can like still share, keep people motivated leading up to it, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Here, I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna take this out to you. So after she says, I like more info, what does it all entail? And if there's at any point in the conversation, screenshot it and put it in our group so we can all work through it together.
Right.
It's all, I'm still having new conversations for the first time, and I've been doing this for a few years because everyone's different. So I like more info, what does it all entail? I always do the feel, felt, found method, which is...
Yeah, I read about, I've briefly looked at that. I haven't read it properly, but I've seen.
Yeah. It's a good just place to go back to, and so we don't word vomit.
Yeah.
You know, feel, felt, found method. So feel awesome, like, you know, recognizing what they said. Awesome. So I host, or we, because it's we host everything on a private group page, and we all follow a personalized health, because what happens because, you know, we all decided that we wanted to do Lift 4 and Transform 20, but what if this person can't physically do those programs? You know, so we still got to figure out if they can do this program, and if not, we'll still get them bought and figure out another program for them to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So could you ask them to say, like, some people might be happy to wait till the end of February, or would you not risk seeing like all the groups starting at the end of February because you don't want to lose them?
No, I would definitely do it now, because by the time they get their stuff in, it will be like, let's say if they ordered today, by the time they got their stuff in, it would be mid-February, and then we would have that whole one more week with them to basically say, okay, hey, like, let's look at the nutrition, let's work on your water, let's work on, you know, how are you with like workout clothes? Like, is there any, like, is there other things that could distract you from going all in with this fitness program, and kind of like not push it off, but help them like clear out their space and their mind is typically that's what I go back to and what I use whenever I'm trying to just get them to wait and push off until, you know, and if they said that they're going to do a program in a month, I would probably send them like 3 or 4 other fun workout programs to do just in between time.
Yeah.
So they can also look at BOD and see what that's like, and know how to go through it and see all the stuff, and just know how to navigate through the website. So that's typically what I do. If my group isn't starting for like another few weeks, I still get them signed up automatically, and that means I just have more time with them to work on their like mental like focus prior to the group.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. And sometimes, and you might know this, I'll finish this in a second. You might, since you're a personal trainer and so is Cassie, you might come across somebody who like can't really work out, and doesn't have the time to really work out. So it's up to us to figure out like a program, like picking 3 or 4 different workouts for them to do a week.
Yeah.
From BOD, from like I picked one. There was one girl that she just signed up with me like 2 or 3 months ago, and she's never worked out in her life ever, and she just, you know, those people who've never worked out in their life, if they move their arms for 30 seconds, they're going to be sore tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, okay, so I picked one program from the yoga retreat. I picked another one from PIO, which is Pilates and yoga.
Yeah.
And then I think I picked another one again from the yoga retreat, and just said, and like made a cute little graphic, and just, you know, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then posted, you know, workout program and then the workout from the program.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
yeah, so it's like, especially someone like that, just slowly easing them into it before you could see the group starts into a bit more higher intensity. So you just want to slowly build them up to the group.
Exactly. And sometimes they might not even want to get in the group. Sometimes they just want like you to give them a workout like a week ahead of time.
Yeah.
And that's it. And they don't want to hear from you, and they don't, you know, and
easy customers.
those are the easiest, and they're happy with that because they don't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
So those are nice. Those are fun ones. But then sometimes I'm like, I don't know how you're feeling. I don't, know how you're doing. You're not checking in with the group. So I don't know if you're actually doing the workouts.
Yeah.
So when it comes to customers like that, I always have us check in with each other every Wednesday, and they give me their schedule for the following week on a Wednesday.
Right.
For a few reasons. One, so because we get paid on Thursday. So if I see that their order was canceled or if it's not going to go through, it gives me time to address that with them, to like ask them what's going on. And second is it allows me Thursday and Friday to create that graphic and their workout for the next week to get that to them before the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you might come across a few people like that. Or if, some people as well, like when they come on, and you don't know necessarily what their style of workout is yet, and they don't know exactly what the online website all has yet. What I typically also do is I'll say, hey, the first week or two, like as we're waiting for you to get all your stuff in, I'll send you different workouts from different programs, and you
Yeah.
can do those 3 to 4 days a week, and then at the end of it, we'll jump on a program, or I can continue to give you different workouts.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah, so that is more like the personalized personal training that I feel like you and I do and will do.
Yeah.
But when it comes to groups, that's like it's all a wild balance.
Yeah.
The groups are fun. They're fun. But then when it comes to like personal training, like you and I, it is that one-on-one connection, where they tell us, what their style is and everything.
Yeah. At least I'm familiar with one side of things.
Yeah.
Big confidence there.
And that's good. And I mean, and you can always go back to that too,
Yeah.
if, just to get yourself moving and going, to like get yourself established, you can always go back to that. If, let them know, like, I pick different workouts for you. We check in with each other every Wednesday. You give me your schedule the week ahead of time, and I will have your workout to you by Thursday or Friday. I have an entire accountability group if you would like to join that as well. But as of right now, like, let's just start off just you and me, and we'll work on these workouts together.
Yeah.
Because there's, I'll let you write.
There you go.
So I think what you'll notice with these I'll go back. I think what you'll notice with these programs is that all of these are more so very focused on full body, head to toe transformation. There's not a program that's really specifically dedicated to like upper body or lower body. So because I don't know if you've had clients, like for me and my clients, we do head to toe training, but there's sometimes where I've had clients where they're like, I need to get my arms better. So I will, in their workout program, I'll say, do cardio, these 2 other days a week if you can, but throughout these 4 days a week, and I'll go in and I'll pick, chest and tris, back and bis, and go through those shoulders, and I'll pick from different programs for them. If someone comes to me and says, I need this specifically, that's when I'll really like tailor the workouts to them.
Yeah.
So
I get a lot of girls coming to us wanting to grow the bum and the legs. That seems to be the most common one.
So Diana and I originally, before Team Cup came about, we wanted to do a booty group in March.
All right. Okay. That sounds good.
So, I mean, that's something we could promote too, like, hey, the 5 of us were working on growing our booties in March.
It's actually something I'm running now at my gym.
Yeah?
It's something like I've got there's advertisements around the gym, and because the few of the PTs, everyone's kind of got their own niche, and mine is booty building. Actually, so
yes. So, I mean, that could be something like where all of us could, pick our favorite booty workout for the week. Obviously, we don't want to kill our clients and do nothing but booty all week, but that's something maybe we could bring up to the tribe. But you could promote it that way too, you could just say, if any of your clients at the end of February, if you choose to move on to a different focus, but they still want to do booty, you could let them know, I'm doing this online if you want to join me.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's and there's so many different booty workouts on the website. Then I made a I made a call into corporate actually, because I said, because you can look up, 30-minute workouts, less than 30-minute workouts, beginner, intermediate, but you can't look up booty workouts. You can't look up upper body workouts. We can't look up ab workouts. And I'm like, I am wasting so much of my time, like scrolling through every program, trying to find, and so like I have a list somewhere and I need to just make it look better. But I made a call into corporate. I was like, you need to change this.
Yeah.
I need
That's a good idea.
Right? I feel like for people like us, where we have people specifically coming to us for certain body style.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me go back to this, like for this wellness group. Like if they say we post everything on a private group page and we all follow personalized health and we all follow personalized fitness program catered to our health and wellness goals. All programs come with an all-natural energy mix designed or developed, either way, developed by Harvard scientists and nutritionists.
I love Shakeology, by the way. I was a bit apprehensive at first because I've tried so many vegan proteins and I find that powdery or the very a muddy kind of flavor, and it's so chocolatey and so nice and it mixes so well. I don't have a weird powder at the bottom and
Yay!
And funny enough, I drank it the other day after my workout, and then I had a client. I had chocolate all around me mouth.
Oh, no, you did not.
I did, and I did my full session like that. And I was like, why didn't you tell us I was like, I promise you it was a healthy shake. I wasn't eating chocolate.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh,
so that's one way to advertise. Just have it all over your mouth.
Right? That's one way to do it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Worth it, though, worth it.
Yeah, I can't believe no one told you.
I know.
Oh my gosh. All programs come with all natural energy mixes designed by Harvard scientists and nutritionists. We get access to the online workout website for over 1 year. It has over 6,000 different workouts, nutrition guide, different workouts, over 500 clean eating recipes. We get access to the online workout website for over 1 year. It has 6,000 different workouts, over 500 different clean eating recipes. In the group, we all, I'm missing something. I give a nutrition guide, a grocery list, and we all share recipes throughout the group. We all share healthy, yummy recipes throughout the group. We'll share healthy recipes throughout the group and support each other to hit our goals. We also give away prizes because we have friendly, fun competitions as well. Smiley face, and this is where you can tweak your own thing, but I always end it with a question. Like whatever I'm sending to them, I always end it with a question. That way it's on them to respond. And if they don't respond back within a day or two, I'll respond. I'll follow back up with them like 2 or 3 days later. I'm not like someone, like if I message somebody and they don't respond back to me like 5 hours later, I'm like, hey, I messaged you. It's like, I wouldn't like that. So typically I usually follow back up with them like 2 or 3 days later. I like using Thursdays and Fridays as my follow-up days.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if I'm having conversations on Monday and Tuesday with people, I will follow up with them on Thursday. And if I have conversations with people on Wednesday, I'll follow up with them on Friday.
Right.
Yeah. So everyone's got a life, they don't want to be bombarded, I wouldn't want that.
Sometimes when things get busy and it's so easy to forget to reply to something and you don't remember, so.
Yes, yeah, exactly. We also give away prizes because we have friendly fun competitions as well. And this is where I say, are you doing anything for workouts currently? Or you could substitute this question, or what are your health and wellness? What are your health and wellness goals? Cool.
Yeah, I like that. That's really helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I feel a bit more calm now.
Yeah, of course. And they'll probably say, like, I want to lose 20 pounds, or I want to lose 10, or I want to tone, or I'm getting married, or, I have baby weight. And that's typically, again, the feel, felt, found method. So they'll respond. And then we do the feel, felt, found. And this is where, like, if there was a mom that says, like, I'm just, trying to lose the baby weight, that's typically, I'll make a joke or something like I feel where they're coming from. And I say, like, oh, as if chasing around a baby isn't enough cardio already.
Yeah.
Smiley face, winky face. Here, I'll write that. Chasing around a toddler isn't already. Just like to lighten the mood up. Like I see you, girl. Like I see that you're a mom. I see that you're chasing a kid. I applaud you for wanting to start this. Feel as if chasing around a toddler isn't enough cardio already. How? And then I'll ask another question. Typically, like what? So if I said, "Are you doing anything for workouts currently?" That's typically when they'll respond back, and then I'll say, what's the next question I typically ask? How many days a week are you typically working out, and for how long? But they also might be some, what's up?
Is it like good to ask about the schedule and stuff, so then you can kind of get an idea of how many days a week time and some things like that?
Yes, and if a program is going to be better for them, or if we're going to need to do something individually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, I feel like I usually put another sentence in here, but I never talk about myself.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of girls, like wanting to make that connection with somebody where they're like, oh yeah, me too. And I did this and I did that. And it's just not necessary to talk about ourselves. We can get to know each other after we get them signed up and in the group and everything like that. I don't know. To me, it's not focused on the end goal, which is just to get them started if we end up talking about ourselves.
Yeah.
that connection can come later. I mean, like when you're working with your personal training clients, that connection doesn't really happen until like after you get them started.
Yeah. The relationship builds the more you're with them, really. So each session you get to know them a bit more.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a matter of like, okay, let's get you signed up and then we'll do all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the same thing here. Like when you're talking with them, I never talk about myself. I always end it with a question, as if chasing around a toddler isn't enough cardio already. When you can find the time, how many days a week are you typically working out and for how long? And that's if someone isn't working out too much, and sometimes they'll come back and be like, well, I'm running 5 miles every 5 days. And It's like, okay, so what are your goals, that's a lot. So I would go from there. And then if you get past this and you're like, I don't know what to do, then message us in the group.
Right. Okay.
But from here, there really should be only like 2 or 3 more back and forths until we ask them. This is what I always end with. Oh, sorry, one more.
It's okay.
One more. So I'll typically ask 1 or 2 more questions. And then at the very end, when I feel like I'm like, okay, I have an idea of what program I think I want to get them started on. They're in. They said that they want in. I have everything for them. And then I say, the feel, felt, found. So I'll just say last message before share cart. Feel, felt, found. Whatever their last message was, it sounds like we're ready to do this, or cool boo, I'm excited. Is there anything else you believe I should know about before I send over everything that I also got for myself to get started? And the reason why I put in, I send over everything that I also got for myself, it makes it seem more relatable. Like, oh shit, like she's using this.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't just given this, like she got this for herself as well.
Yeah.
So, like, she's literally going to walk me through like what she has. I'm excited. Is there anything else you believe I should know about before I send over everything that I also got for myself to get started? And then I'll say like allergies, injuries, and then I'll make another like joke. What have I used before? Like phobias to peanut butter, or phobias to like phobia to sweet potatoes, like just just to make them like just lighten up, a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool. And then from here, they'll say, no, that's it. And they'll either say one of two responses. Say, nope, that's it. And then we say, awesome. What is your email? What is your email? I'll send you over everything for us to get started. Or they'll say, I think that's it. How much is all of this going to cost? And then we say, Awesome. You know, felt found again. Awesome. So for awesome. The cost of all this, parentheses, access to the 6,000 workouts and 500 plus clean eating recipes for a full year. For full access to 6,000 workouts and 5,500 plus cleaning recipes for a full year. Nutrition guide, grocery list. I mean, you can.
I can relate to say, because of being a personal trainer, I know for a fine fact it's also cheaper than a personal trainer as well.
Yes, right? It's
Yeah.
it is. It really is. Which is why, as a personal trainer for you, just solely just getting those 12 people on your team, and then just so we need 6 people on either of our legs because we work on a binary system. Those 6 discount members or active members on either of our legs. And then because I'm working, you're going to just have a massive amount of volume that's coming down on one of your legs. So you just have a lot of this volume. And then on the other side where you have your 6 people, and then when you receive more discount members and you just load up on this, whenever you have the volume equivalent to half of the volume over here, you just start cycling like income like crazy.
Yeah.
And so like I have, I think 6 people on my leg from my coach Nikki giving me all of her volume. I have 6 people on one leg, and then I have like 46 on the other.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just cycling. Just cycling. And it's great because it's and until recently I was like, man, I should probably find other like personal trainers because this is awesome.
Yeah.
You know? It's just, but it doesn't really begin to pay off until we just get those 12 people, which is why that's our goal for February.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cost of all of this, access to the 6,000 workouts, 500 plus clean eating recipes for a full year, nutrition guide, grocery list, access to the accountability group is, and then I think for you, I think it's 180 or 190. For me, it's 160 over here. I feel like it's 180.
Yeah, I think I can double check for mine.
Yeah. 180. And then again, ended with a question. Does that work for you? For a full year nutrition exercise, does that work for, you know, like, hey, does that, you know,
Yeah.
let's be open and honest about this. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's that.
That's very helpful. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. That
was the bit I was most nervous about, like that initial communication with someone. So like, okay, yeah, I can advertise, but what do I do when someone's actually interested?
Right? Without them just like clicking sign up and they're there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's let me show you real quick too. One more thing. In the trainings, units, let's see, how to schedule your weeks, move yourself, how to plan the month, quarter, year. Let's see what's in here. Nope. My girlfriend Julie has a great so this video right here, unit 1 in the in unit 6 under social media and conversations. This is the video I typically send to people after I say, hey, you know what, okay, what's your email? And they say like, no, nothing else. And I say, cool, what's your email? And then they send the email. I will send them that share cart, and then I will, and then I'll send them this like quick 1-minute video message, and I'll just say basically the same thing as if someone asked what the cost was. And I'll just say the same thing. I'll just say, hey, you know, I just sent everything over to you in your share and in your email. Let me know if you got that. You'll see this access to the 6,000 workouts, the 400, 500 different clean eating recipes, you know, access to the group. And then I'll just walk them through like what they're going to see in their email.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here is a call to action for in the stories. This is Nikki's. I think it's all hers. So that's one example. This is how she plans her social media for the week. Oh, this 7-step process is what we just went through.
All right. Okay.
Yay, cool. And then this one. Okay. It's not this one. Shoot. So Julie Kemp, she did a video on inviting. I will find that and send that to you too, or tag you in it. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to find that other video, because what she does is after she says, you know, hey, what are your health and wellness goals? And they respond, you know, what does a wellness group entail? She says, you know, do you mind if I send you over more info? And then she has like a short video actually on her YouTube channel.
Okay.
That she sends to people. So I was thinking about doing that. I was thinking about doing one about, you know, what is coaching?
Yeah.
Because I like having that one-on-one conversation with people, because I really want to know if they're going to need a program or if they're going to need more personalized, you know, programs from us, like picking from, you know?
Yeah.
So I'll find that one too. Other inviting videos. Cool. Yay. Well, cool, girl. So you did a call to action already.
Yay.
Yeah, so you did that. That's awesome. Now we have the combo.
Yeah.
I've
got a starting point, and then, like you said, if there's anything that comes up that I'm not sure of, I'll just share it in the group as well.
Yeah, because we're all gonna be going through the same thing.
Yeah.
I would just get 2 of your girlfriends or 2 friends or whoever, and then use that commission, sign up your significant other, hit Success Club, hit Emerald, and then attack.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, cool.
I'll just literally message everyone saying, if you love me, you will do this.
Yep. That's what I'm doing today. And it's Friday. Thursdays and Fridays, typically people are more apt to say yes.
Yeah, it's the weekend almost.
Yeah, exactly. Cool, Bill. Is there anything else you think we're missing?
No, for now, that's pretty much all the questions that I had. It was just that initial startup. So, like, I was ready to kind of start, like, I'm starting to be a bit more frequent with social media, especially on these stories. I'm trying to do that a little bit more, because I'm all right with posts and things like that, but trying to actually be on videos, which is quite a, like, scary thing, but I'm trying to do that a little bit more, like, actually talking to, like, a camera.
Good
Is
for you.
I'm
Good.
trying to do that a bit more, but yeah, I'm happy with all that, so thank you.
Way to go. Cool. Good. I'm glad this helped. Because I was nervous. I was nervous as well in the beginning. I didn't know what I was doing there. Oh,
Yeah,
photo for
it's definitely overwhelming, like you said.
right.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, if we can, talk about doing a play group in March, I mean,
Yeah, definitely.
we could always promote it that way as well.
Yeah, I think you'll attract a lot of, especially women with that as well.
I think so too. We could promote it that way, and then as we get closer to the group, the 5 of us can start planning more for how we want it to go down. But I think the biggest thing is like us promoting, hitting Success Club, and then, the closer we get to it after we've hit that, we can then start planning more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, phone. Yay, smile. Cool. All right, Bill. Have an awesome Friday. Happy first day of Team Cup.
Thank you. You too.
Have a good weekend. See you.
See you soon.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.